YouTube, what's going on? KT Medic here, and today I've got a little bit of a story for you guys. So the other night, maybe 2 nights ago, our vehicles were broken into or burglarized. Nothing was actually broken. There was very little actually taken, and I'm about 98% sure my truck was locked. So we go out in the morning, going to work, taking Cameron to daycare, and my wife notices my truck door is like wide open, the back door on the passenger side. And we live on, like, if this is how our house is, this is a main street, okay? We live right on the corner of a cul-de-sac. So, and there's a street light. There's actually 2 street lights. It's super bright outside. We have a motion light, and somebody still got in our vehicles. I believe the only thing taken was a really crappy plastic pocket knife and some change. The pocket knife I found somewhere, and the change was mostly pennies, because generally if I have quarters or dimes or stuff like that, then I'll bring them in the house and use them to buy, I don't know, candy or something. I don't know. But they went through my center console. There really wasn't much in there. My truck doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. It does have a car seat that I would have been really upset if they would have taken, but they didn't. And my wife's driver's side door, so my truck passenger side and my wife's driver's side are close together. They're pulled in that way. My wife's driver's side door was like cracked open a little bit, and my contacts are killing me, y'all. But it was cracked open a little bit, and we didn't really put this together until a little bit later, but the dogs were going nuts. They were like howling and all kinds of stuff that night. And I just went in there and told them to be quiet, because they howl at sirens all the time. And usually I don't hear the sirens if it's at night, because I'm sleeping and all I hear is them howling, because they don't howl until the siren's gone by and you can't really hear it anymore, and they're howling so you can't hear that anymore. So what I think possibly might have happened is there were at least 2 people. One was in my truck looking through stuff, trying to find some stuff to steal, and the other person tried to open my wife's car, and I don't know if it was locked or not. I honestly don't know. She's not sure, and maybe the alarm went off, so they just leave. That's why the dogs were howling, and that's why my door was left open. Hers was cracked because they just ran off. Now, I don't know this. We don't have security cameras, not yet, but we are planning on getting some in the future, because this will be probably the 2nd or 3rd time that it's happened, and we're tired of it, and it's getting pretty old. So that happened. Luckily, not really anything important was taken, and I'm super excited about that. I keep making sure the truck is locked, the house is locked. I took my garage door opener out of my truck, because it basically just sits at the house all the time, and I don't want my garage door opener to get taken and then somebody can get in my garage and then into my house. So yeah, not happy, but a little bit, because nothing was actually broken and not much was actually stolen, or really nothing that I care about, because I can't think of anything else that would be stolen that is not in my truck that would have been whatever. So with that being said, now to a little bit happier note, Cameron has learned to spit, I don't know, that thing, but she like puffs out her cheeks, and it's hilarious. She learned to do that the other day. I will definitely show you on a video coming up, but this is kind of a quick video. I've got to go, or we're going out of town. We're going to go see my parents in Fort Worth. We're leaving tonight after work, and I'm making this at lunch, so I'm trying to hurry because I don't have a lot of time. But I wanted to let y'all know what's going on. I haven't been uploading very regularly, and that's driving me insane, but here we are. And she's learned to do that. She like magically learned to sit up. She'd been working on it for a while, and then all of a sudden it just like clicked, and now she can sit up basically by herself for a while, and that's pretty cool. She loves it. She loves sitting up. Last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning, she goes like berserk and just screams and cries, and she doesn't want a bottle, she doesn't want her pacifier, she doesn't want to sit down, doesn't want to stand up, doesn't want anything but to cry and scream at us. So we finally get her calmed down, give her some milk, and she's like falling asleep, and then she spits up a little bit. I'm like, okay, that's fine, and she's a baby. So my wife gets up, gets a burp rag, burp cloth, whatever it's called, and is about to give it to me, and then all of a sudden she just like throws up all this milk that she just drank. And after that, she was perfectly happy. We sat up, she did too, sat up and just played on the bed for like an hour. Finally got to bed about 2 or 2:30, and that was my night. So tired, my eyes hurt, my contacts are driving me insane, but I digress. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. As always, I'm KT Medic, and I'm out.